Good morning, y'all. So, what I have to say this morning is don't allow for, and I only say this because I understand, I understand, but don't let people tell you what's right for you. Don't let people tell you what you need to do. Don't let people tell you how things should be. And I say that because sometimes we go looking for answers that we already either know the answer to, or that we're just unsure if we're making the right decision. And a lot of the time, we are stuck in confusion because it's not time to make a decision. And I struggle with this myself as well. Sometimes if we make a decision too early, we ruin the blessing, or we mess it up, or we get it prematurely and we're not ready for it, or that other person's not ready for it. Like, stop seeking answers to some things when it doesn't feel complete. And the reason why I say that is because I've been guided to say that because if you watch 1,000 tarot readings in 1 week and you're trying to find one that resonates with you, and you know what I mean when I say that. And if you're trying to find something that really resonates, that's hitting, that's answering your questions, and you've watched 1,000 of them, that's a sign that it's not ready for you to know. It's not ready for you to figure it out. It's not ready for you to have those answers. And I only say that because this feeling of confusion has been upon me for a while. And I feel like somebody else needed to hear that as well, because me personally, I've just been sitting and waiting around for an answer to come that I'm looking for and searching for as well. And I can't seem to find it. Even when I sit and I talk, they're like patience. Patience literally always comes out for me. And I just feel like there's somebody else who needed to hear that message as well. So I'm going to pull 2 cards this morning. This is going to be very short. I'm going to pull one card from Earth Magic, and then 1 card from the Psychic Tarot. Ooh. I kind of want to read it. Childhood Innocence. That card has been popping up a lot too. Emotional withdrawal. It's a lot of green here. A lot of green. That's the heart chakra for green. Look at y'all. Listen, patience and planning. That's a 7. That's an 8. 8 always goes to the 10. 8 of Cups. Because this is the 8 of Cups. The 8 always goes to the 10. Is what they say. So let's read it, shall we? I do want to read patience. Patience and planning open up like on the 2nd page. So let's read this. Good things come to those who wait. This card signifies the qualities of patience and letting go of control. You should now pause, rest, assess, and rethink what's in front of you before continuing. The number 7 physical card reminds you to reevaluate the goals that you're seeking in your finances and even your relationships. Take time to review each area one by one, for there's no rush when you're planning for a successful future. As you pause during this period, notice what has worked well for you in the past. Not what you or others believe to be true, but in actual positive experiences. While you're at this reflecting stage, you can stand back and plan how you're going to handle potentially difficult, complex decisions and situations that may arise in the future. So as I look for the emotional withdrawal card, for those of you who do not know, the reason why individuals, we look at the bottom of the deck is because the bottom of the deck is Sometimes the problem at hand or the obstacles at hand or what you need to work on, that goes with the spread that's on the table. So for emotional withdrawal, this card represents moving away or withdrawing from a current situation in your life, whether it's an old love, a relationship, or leaving behind what was once familiar in search of new horizons or beginnings. On a physical level, it's easy to get caught up in the materialistic world, but it's just as important to retreat from the outside world to enable you to pause, reflect, and heal. Schedule some alone time so you can commune with your soul and give the power of the spirit the opportunity to restore your energy level, giving you the vitality to move forward in a positive direction. The number 8 represents infinity, passion, control, and power. This is your time. Use this opportunity to tap into your heart and soul in order to find the courage and strength to continue your journey into that wonderful undiscovered territory. Now, for those of you who do want to hear what childhood is, so sometimes, y'all, it's okay to take a step back. And I feel like that's really big on me saying lately, because I feel like this is a time period where action may be needed, but also understanding that action can be different things. It doesn't mean taking a plan and running full-fledged with it. Action can be sometimes just self-reflecting as well. So the light from the heavens falls upon the children through the rays of the sun that illuminate their presence like a spotlight. This little girl reaches out to these bright beams, and these elements together portray an idyllic childhood activity for many of us who have had the privilege of exploring the natural world. The blanket of lush meadow grass embraces a small pond which leads to a more distant valley, one that is darker and shrouded by the very clouds that also produce this remarkably play of light. In the exploration of the world, it's inevitable that these children will at some point lose their original innocence. It doesn't have to be a permanent loss, however. We don't need to live in constant fear and anticipation of such an event, nor do we have to reconcile the loss of that state in purity by constantly romanticizing the past and missing out on the present. The wisdom and faith we've accrued from our life's experiences are keys to recapturing that state of innocence. The light that will guide us through any dark passage is the light of the spirit from within that connects us with Source. Finding our innocence, once again, we become aware that it was never lost, just forgotten. Innocence is not simply the lack of guilt or shame, but a quality in itself, one that you naturally possess when you first come into this existence. There are challenges you have faced throughout life that have further shaped your personality and character. You have also likely encountered moments following a disappointment or loss when you turn sour or cynical, and no doubt have had times when layers of anger or fear blocked the flow of your vitality, your life force. Yet, in spite of all of this, there is a core of innocence that you can reawaken by releasing any shame that has covered over the truth of who you are. Take any opportunity to heal this shame and let it go so you can revisit that state of purity. Doing so helps you to see every moment with fresh eyes and removes the filters that inhibit your light and love from coming forth. You truly are a child of God, so allow yourself to be that. So, I'm going to leave that there. Hopefully that resonates with somebody. A number for me that I always see is 838, and it just popped up on the clock. But yes, just remember, breathe is what I just heard. Stay calm, let go, surrender to God, and allow for things to happen. It's okay to be patient and sit back. It's okay. And wait for the answers to come to you. Sometimes we think that we always got to go find the answers and seek the answers, and we got to have it figured out now. No, we don't. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day.